So, assalamu alaikum, Nadine. Good to meet you.
Walaikum assalam. Thank you. It's my pleasure.
Yeah, it's wonderful that we have a chance to discuss. And I do have 3 questions, as you know. But the first question is probably coming unprepared. I want to know, what is your superpower?
My superpower, I believe that I know how to read people. I think this is
Oh.
superpower.
So I have to be careful now.
Yeah, I think so.
Okay, so let's see how this goes. My first question is actually related to your achievements. I know you're working hard here in the UAE. Can you tell me about the last 90 days? What is the one thing, the biggest achievement, the biggest outcome you are very proud that made an impact on the customer?
Okay, so let me start with a mini fun fact. I believe that the day you started your career was the same day I was born on. So yeah, which makes me clearly a Gen Z. So as a Gen Z, our generation, we learns best by hands-on experience rather than just passive observation. So I wanted to give the residents and juniors the opportunity to actually learn how to inject with confidence and to have real skill mentorship with someone speaking their own language. So from here, we created a project called Z-Star Project. The project was mainly focusing on teaching residents and juniors how to inject on the foundation of the Aliyah 8 milligram. And it was in partnership with one of the main accounts, strategic accounts in UAE. And as a result, we created 4 new injectors in this account, and we increased the number of patients served in it.
Wow, that's very impressive. We're not going to reveal my year of birth, okay?
Okay.
Okay, but thanks for sharing that with us. The second question, and I know it's maybe a bit harder, is about failure and learning. That's something that doesn't come so easy, but can you share with me one of the things that didn't go so well, where you really faced some troubles and maybe even failure, and what you learned from that?
Yeah, actually, in the launch phase of the Aliyah 8 milligram, we faced several challenges, one of which was the capacity of each CES because the team weren't complete yet. So we decided to focus mainly on the strategic accounts, which led to a decelerated uptake in the low to medium accounts, which created a risk that could dilute the significant performance we were doing in the significant accounts or the more strategic ones. So we decided to shift quickly our focus to them and to tailor an engagement plans to those accounts, which allowed us to achieve an increase in the contribution of those accounts from 9% to 15% all over UAE sales.
So speed and correcting the action was of the essence there. Really interesting.
Yeah, it started as a failure, but thanks God it's ended on a good terms.
Wonderful. And talking about customer brings me to the third question. I know you are meeting customers every day. What's your secret recipe to understand their true needs and to generate insights and basically build solutions that are really offering value for the customers?
We came to a conclusion that it's never a one size fits all. So rather than just bringing, for example, one speaker to address all the doctors, we decided to create small focus target groups with similar needs. So this allowed us to tailor the discussions based on their concerns and needs. And it led to a better engagement with the doctors, more interactful, more impactful discussions with them and engagement. And I believe that this was a great example on how adaptation to the customer concerns can drive better business.
I love the answer.
Thank you.
And I think you have a chance to ask me also a question. So here's your chance.
Yeah, I prepared one actually. So what are some successful strategies you've seen in other markets or teams? And it's based on the customer obsession, but not in the frontline ones, that you feel that it could be useful for us or that we can learn from.
Oh, there are many, many examples that come to mind, but maybe a recent one I picked up from our colleagues in Austria. And that was related to a fact that we all face is scarcity. Sometimes we don't have the resources and we cannot do the things that we really love to do. And they couldn't send physicians to a big congress in Vienna. So what they were doing, they were sending a multifunctional team, interviewing the physicians, and then co-creating on the spot during the Congress a TikTok video, from the physicians for the physicians. And that video went viral. So with very little money, co-creating together with the customers had a massive impact, and it was really liked by all the other physicians that later watched that video. So that for me was a very inspiring story.
And this is totally out of the box.
I think it was.
Yeah.
Yes, very much.
I use TikTok a lot, but I would never imagine to think like this, but it's great.
I don't know whether it all went TikTok or Instagram or YouTube, but it went viral on one of those social media channels.
Yeah, I believe it's very great. Yeah.
Thank you. Thank you for your time.
Thank you. Thank you.
As a pleasure.
Thank you for your time today.
Wonderful.